Okay. I tried recording this on YouTube, and they have like a very shitty direct recording um, method. Not method. I don't know. Software, whatever the fuck. Anyways, that's a great thing to start off an intellectual video. Okay. So I'm an atheist, and I basically want to make a video on some of the things I've been thinking about. One that is pretty recent is okay. This is what it breaks down to. I live in America, and atheists are hated in America. We're only about, I don't know the exact numbers. I would estimate anywhere from 5 to 10% of American people are atheists that are out in the open, and that's being generous. I know there are a lot of closet atheists, and I just wish they would come out because the world would be such a better place. Anyways, okay, this is what it boils down to. The question that I have been seeing a lot on YouTube and any comments that I've read on any atheist blog, Christian blog, any sort of thing like that is, how did we come from nothing? Okay, if God isn't real, how did all of this get here? A lot of people like to refer to the Big Bang, which I actually find plausible. I actually saw this video a while ago that explained it very well. Explained it very well for ignorant people. Like myself, I consider myself ignorant. I'm young. I don't know a lot. I know the important things, but definitely I do not know a lot, I would say. If I can remember right, basically it broke down like there were... Okay, I'm not going to get into that. Fuck that. This is what I really want to get into. I'm not going to explain how the Big Bang was, explained to me. I can't, maybe I'll find the video way later. I'll put it in my profile, whatever. This is what I want to say. Okay, living here in America, we are really lazy people. Okay. The way our country has been turning for the worst, I'd say, since people have gotten used to technology boom back in the early 1900s, we've become really lazy people, especially Americans, because slavery was okay back in the 1800s. That just proves laziness. We like to either just sit and wait for other people to figure out things and bring them to us so we can just know. And we want them explained very simply because we're not that smart. Going back to slavery, why does that make us lazy? Well, you could own a slave. You pay money, and that guy or woman does whatever work you want them to do for the rest of their life. That's ultimate laziness. Yeah. So where does that come from? Okay, the main question, I don't know if I got to this yet, but I was explaining it earlier. The main question I've been seeing and reading and everything is, if God wasn't real, how did this all come from? Where did we come from? How did this all get here? Obviously, we don't know. Okay? People have been asking this question because it's one of the only questions we don't have an answer to. Not just, there's a lot of things our species doesn't know. Humans are relatively young compared to the age of the universe. We, are believed to be, I'm going to say, older than 200,000 years old as a species. They found some really old human remains. And for all you creationists out there, I don't even want to go there. Yes, I'm laughing at you. Shit, I forgot what I was talking about. Not the whole idea, but the immediate thing I was talking about. So yeah, we're lazy. We like for people, especially people like scientists, who a lot of them are atheists because they actually understand reality. Um, we like them to go out, if that's what they like to do, well, go do all the nerdy stuff for us, because we're going to sit here on our Facebooks and sit in our coffee shops and drink cappuccinos and wait for the information to just roll in, so we don't have to do the work, so we don't have to worry about it. And until you can give us a question on how did we get here, I'm going to believe in this God. I think a big factor also is the fear factor. This has probably been brought up many times. Hell. If you don't believe in God, you're going to burn in eternity. Blah, blah, blah. Um, okay. Not believing in God, let me tell you why this is so easy for me. Okay. It's just absurd. I can't. If you can't understand why believing in a being that punishes you for not believing in them, jealous God, sends you to a pit of fiery hell for being a bad person, which the devil punishes you, so that would make the devil a good person. Velociraptor for all you people that actually follow your memes. Why would he do that? That would make him a bad person, in my opinion. Or a bad god. Vengeful. There's lots of genocide in the Bible and lots of violence. Lots of violence. And, people, they say, oh, that was the Old Testament. It doesn't apply to nowadays. Oh, why would God retract his word? That's like saying, I painted your car pink and you wanted it black. Oops, my bad. Let me go paint it again. If God is all powerful and he doesn't make mistakes, how did he fuck up the first part of the Bible? That's not the only thing. I haven't really read the Bible entirely through. I couldn't really, quote exact verses or anything. Just because of the fact that I don't really get into it that much. I'm not really a super big advocate on, you know, just going around saying these are the verses that are wrong and this is where it says it, blah, blah, blah. I've read enough and I know enough about the Bible to know what it says, and that 99% of it I don't agree with. Now, to hold it as a piece of physical evidence for life creation, wow. Religion is just too easy for people. That's why they believe in it. Goes back to the lazy thing again. It's so easy for us to believe that there's a God because we don't have to make any effort. You go to church. You don't even have to go to church. I believe it states in the Bible that Jesus says something like, your own house is the perfect place. Pray in solidarity. When you're praying, be alone, because that's the only time you're going to be connected with Him. It's just so easy for lazy people to believe in, and that's why a lot of America are Christians, and it's hard for them to accept reality because we're not smart as a species. People need to realize this. We're very young, and our brains are very powerful, and when we get a hold of creative concepts like religion, we go a little overboard. Innocent men have been killed for crimes they did not commit. So I believe that religion has just gone overboard. It's a cool story. All of them. I heard cool works of fiction. Some of them, are accounts. Some of them do. There's some cases in the Bible and Quran, whatever, that do have historical meaning. There were people back then named Abraham and shit like that. But I really don't think that it should be held as something of truth. Anyways, this video is like 12 minutes long already, so I'm going to stop. It's going to take me a while to upload it to YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I ranted a bit for a while. Probably make another one right after this, just so I don't have one big ass long video that people won't want to watch. Anyways, until next time.